As you see, they've got a neck on the floor. He's got his hand on her neck.
He's straight out of Wales with the wind in his sails. He's tipping the scales, Silurian trails, revealing their names while he's lifting their veils. Public as sales, no one exhales. Won't read in the mail, it's not printed in braille. No bonus for sales, the light will prevail. He's telling the tale while he's hot on the trail. Whole nother scale, he's hammering the nail. He's trolling and rolling the camera and showing the standard that's double. Exposing the bubble, removing the muzzle. He's always got trouble, he's fighting the muscle and solving the puzzle. He's taking the fight and he's spreading the light and he's doing it right. Taking dark as the night and he's making it bright and providing insight while he's flooding your eyes like a hare in the headlight.
Step back, please, be arrested. Step back. The press, don't even pick on me. Are you watching this? The press aren't allowed to film.
Injustice is served, collar crime is submerged. Don't be absurd, your vision is blurred. He's seen it occur, so right there on the curb. His iPhone record, he's filming the herd. BLM thugs act like Tom's high on drugs. They wrecking the place, they're smashing the face. He's in with the thick, in with hammers and sticks. Exposing the truth, he's showing the proof. He's trolling and rolling the camera and showing the standard that's double. Exposing the bubble, removing the muzzle. He's always got trouble, he's fighting the muscle and solving the puzzle. He's taking the fight and he's spreading the light and he's doing it right. Taking dark as the night and he's making it bright and providing insight while he's flooding your eyes like a hare in the headlight.
You just don't want to see it there. You just don't want to see the violence. You don't want to see the violence on some of those people. 3 people on a woman.
Support for the vets, pray unless we forget the pain he besets and the truth he projects. He's a victim of threats, but he never regrets. Live stream the upsets, no printing gazettes. He's taken the test, got the pedo's address. No south, east or west, he streams the protest. No news is suppressed, the whole truth is expressed. Twin standards he tests, he's facing arrest. He's trolling and rolling the camera and showing the standard that's double. Exposing the bubble, removing the muzzle. He's always got trouble, he's fighting the muscle and solving the puzzle. He's taking the fight and he's spreading the light and he's doing it right. Taking dark as the night and he's making it bright and providing insight while he's flooding your eyes like a hare in the headlight.
There's 4, 5 on 1. There's 2 on girl.
Evening all. Happy New Year. Thanks for all your birthday messages. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Evening, Tommy. I need to speak to you after. If you could, if it's possible, could you give me a bell on Messenger or something? I do really need to speak to you. So, right. It's only going to be a short one. It's basically what happened to me last week. First of all, I got banned for saying something which is truth off a government website. So I had a 7-day ban for that. So I set up another account, obviously, a new account. And last night, hi Kim, how are you doing? Hi Sarah. Yeah, so last night it was a bit of a wild one, really, to be honest with you folks. And this is where the title cyberbullying and stalking comes into it. What I'm actually going to say is I'm going to be looking for people to come onto a show next week who have actually been gone through this, because I actually went through it last night. All right, I've been bullied, I've been trolled on Facebook and whatever else. You get used to it, folks, but not to the extreme it went to yesterday. Especially when my main account was down. Facebook user. Yeah, it was a real funny one. I was relaxing. I was getting ready for doing some editing for my show for Wednesday night and that, after being in London on Friday night for New Year's Eve. That's my show for Wednesday. Will be titled London Has Fallen, and there will be reasons for that, as you'll find out. I met a load of different people, and people. I've got some good people coming on my show tomorrow. I've got Daz from the Light newspaper, and I've also got Nobby coming on, and hopefully I've got somebody else coming on as well. So it should be a real good show tomorrow, because London has really fallen, folks. Sorry to say that, as capital of England, and it's gone. You say goodbye to it. Most cities are starting to go that way as well, folks, and I'll explain why tomorrow. Right, back to the bullying. So I opened up this new account, and I had to use it to go live on, because obviously Facebook have got opinions, and the Facebook checkers have got opinions, and they don't like it. So I had a 7-day ban. So with this new account yesterday, it came to my knowledge that somebody had cloned my account. They asked, have you actually went to the extreme of nicking my picture and going around all my friends asking to do friend requests. It wasn't me. The Nimrod Watt account, which has the pint on it, is mine. If you can send me friend requests by all means, but on that account, but that will be only for like I don't know, posts and stuff like that from now on. No lives. The lives will be going on there, but all on my main profile, I'll be doing my lives, my shows, and any posters for any up and coming demos. So yeah, so somebody had cloned my account, yes, and somebody informed me this, and so a few people block reported it, and it was removed pretty quick, folks. So I don't know why people go to these extremes, but it comes apparent a little bit later, because about an hour later, Wendy Wu put up a live. I don't blame it on Wendy Wu. Just get that straight. I don't know her, and I don't know the background of her either. So it was reported to me that I was on YouTube and I was being abusive to a patriot who's a good friend of mine, under the name of Philip Watkins. Now, the thing is, whenever I go on YouTube, my comments are under the name of Demo Welshman, as you will see now. Now, that's YouTube, folks. Whenever I go on YouTube, that's what it goes up as. So you know it's me. Anybody that portrays Philip Watkins on YouTube is not me. Because obviously these people, these sick individuals, which are now in the hands of the police, by the way, folks, because they will trace their URL number, even though that the live video was taken down, the police are going to get involved, and because obviously it was bullying online against the Patriot, and also it's impersonating me. So I don't take it lightly when it comes to that. Domain, if you've got something to say to me, you say it to my face. You don't go behind my back pretending it's me and try to cause a divide, because it does not happen. Very rarely I'll call out people, and I'm not going to start calling out people now. Not this moment, even though I've got 4 files on my computer of 4 potential people that I've been following over the last year, and I definitely got a lot of evidence on people who are, how can I put it, paid infiltrators, proper paid infiltrators with live footage and stuff like that. So I'm building a case against certain people, because if they do come in and attack me again, I don't want to be doing this, folks. I'd rather just been going out, do my lives, do my admin work, and just pushing awareness for everything. I'm not impressed at all, I'm telling you, because I will get to the bottom of it. If the police can't trace the URL and the IP address, well, I'm afraid the next time that this idiot comes on live, because online it'll be traced straight away, and it won't be traced by the police, it'll be traced by somebody else. And I've got some good friends in that sort of field who can trace people. So if the police won't do anything, I expect a visit off me, and I will not be coming alone. I'll tell you that now. If you want to cause a divide amongst people I know, because you're either got a jealousy fact or friends that I get on with and you don't like, it's called tough. Because we can all have individual friends, and people might not get on with a certain person, and that's it. That's life. Do you mean? Learn to get on with it, folks. I do mean, that's it. Do you mean? You don't cause a divide over it. I've got friends who like certain people I don't like. Anyway, but I don't make an issue of it. I don't go online, and I certainly don't go on YouTube and want to diss people's names. But this Patriot last night, she was pretty upset. A lot of people were saying I was bullying her, and I never, ever, ever bully online, and I won't put up with it. I'm not having somebody telling me who I can be friends with either. I won't put up with that. And then she had a text off somebody else saying, "Oh, you're friends with Tracy Blackwell." Well, I'm sorry to say, I'm friends with a lot of people. I respect Tracy. I respect what she's gone through, and I respect for what she's doing. I will not be bullied at all by anybody. I don't care, because expect a visit from me. You think I won't do anything? I will. It will either be done by the police or it will be done by me, and I will not muck about. And it's not a threat. I just will talk to you, and that will be it. Do you mean? I'm not putting up with that crap. So you know what you can do. Evening, Steve. Yeah. So anybody's been online bullied or stalked, please contact me or Messenger on my main profile, and I'll be doing a purpose show for it in a week Wednesday, because I don't like. I'm not going to cause a divide. I ain't going to name anybody, but if this carries on and I find out who it is, and I've got a file on my computer, like I said, I got four different individuals I've got files on, footage of them being informers, grasses, and everything else, and I will use it. There's no doubt about it. And there's some real sad people out there who go to this length to try and discredit somebody and try to cause arguments between friends for what? Do you mean? Because they don't like people who don't like certain other people. I spend a hell of a lot of time, like 62 demos I went to last year. That's without my shows and everything else. Do you mean? I travel the country out of my own pocket. I never ask for a penny, folks, and I never will. So these people who try to cause a divide are just pretty sick, folks, because they're the ones who are asking for money. These are the 4 files I've got. 4 of them are asking for money, week in, week out. So I will not put up with it. I will eventually turn around and I will oust them, because before I have a go with somebody online, I will make sure that I've got enough evidence to bury him, because I'm not having it. And if you want to keep on going down that road, go ahead. This is what I do. I investigate. I don't really want to be doing this part. I just like to be out there filming. I'm professional in what I do. I've got to admit, on most of my demos I go on, I am very professional. If it's for the vets, if it's for the children, anything like that, I am professional. But when it comes to like police brutality, it's in front of me. That's when I start to snap. So all people know that I do get a little bit mouthy on demos. But at the end of the day, folks, I get mouthy because I've got police in front of me, which are bullying, battering, pepper spraying, pushing women around and stuff like that. Then I will get mouthy, like to me, and I will fight for my freedom. If it comes to it, I will fight for it. There's no doubt about it. And I don't need people following me and trolling me and stalking me, doing all sorts of shit when I'm out there to spread awareness and do good and get people together, not to cause a divide. This is why I'm not today naming people, and I won't. But I've got a lot of evidence already gathered on certain people. And the thing is, they're either paid grasses, infiltrators to cause a divide within movements or different movements I'm involved with, or them themselves are MI5 or MI6 or, 77th Brigade. And there's a lot of 77th Brigade around, don't you worry about it. They are paid. They're there to cause a distraction. They're called. This is what they do, folks. But when you start to go into YouTube under my name, Philip Watkins, which, by the way, you can't spell because there's 2 L's in my name, Philip. There's 2 L's in it, folks. I do not go on YouTube under Philip Watkins, and I certainly know how to spell my own name. So whoever it is actually a little bit stupid as well. And they will be traced back. Either the police will do it or next time they come online, they will be tracked. And that will be definite, because they're not going to get away with it, and I won't be putting up with it. Right then, folks. Yeah, like I said, I've got some big things coming for this year. I am looking for a co-presenter to come onto my channel on a Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, because then it's a lot easier if there's 2 of you on the channel. Co-presenters, and also that'll give me a time if I want a break or holiday or something like that. I can have one. I mean, folks. So, and the same goes for the co-presenter, do I? I am also looking for some admins, some more admins, because things are going to move. I am going to be taking a day off a week from now on as well, folks. That one day off is not really a day off. It's for me to continue writing my book. I'm halfway through, just a bit over halfway through at the moment. So that I'm hoping to get it out by Christmas time. And what I'll be doing is donating half the money to the camp and to a homeless charity. So I will be donating some of it away, 4 different charities altogether. So I will be doing that, folks. Any proceeds of the book, and that's what we'll be going to. Right, Steve, let's have a look. You say, mate. Yeah, you're right there, Steve. I mean, some of them are just absolute idiots, to be honest with you. It's normally a far lefty tactic, to be honest with you. And this is what I've got to put it. It is a far lefty tactic when you start trolling people, you start cloning their accounts, and you start causing shit. That's a lefty thing to do, that is, to be honest, folks. And there you go, innit? That tells you everything, like, you know. The far left are very good at this, and this is what we should be doing as well. But just remember, you can be tracked, and you can be tracked with your IP address, with the URL. So you are going to get found eventually. And if you're going to still carry on following me around and cloning my accounts, you're going to come a cropper. I'm telling you that now, because I'm not like some of these people who don't follow it through with the police and that. I will be following it through, and if the police don't do anything, I will be doing something. And that will be guaranteed. Like I said, it's not threat, it's not violence or anything like that, but I will be speaking to. Don't you worry about that. And I'm sure a few other people will be as well, because it's wrong what you do. Pretending to be somebody, you're abusing a woman online under my name, and I won't stand for it. I will not stand for it at all. Not when it comes to a patriot who's I've known for about 3-4 years, and I will not be putting up with that. Right, yeah. So, like I said, if anybody wants to become admin, just please send me a message on Messenger. If you're interested in becoming a co-presenter for the show, please send me a message as well. And tomorrow will be about London. It'll be about London's falling. That's what the show will be tomorrow. Like I said, Daz from Light Newspaper will be coming on. I think Rowett might be coming on as well, and also Novi. So it's going to be an interesting, explosive show tomorrow. It's a topic which a lot of people are afraid to discuss, but I am going to give it a go tomorrow. I shouldn't get a ban because there's nothing racism in it or anything like that, folks. It's just going to be fact. That's all there is tomorrow, folks. So, yeah, so if you all tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock, that'd be great. Oh, yeah, and in the new year, there will be a name change as well for the channel. The name change will be going from live news, demo news to real news, live news, because I'm going to be doing more of that this year. Obviously, I'll be still covering demos and stuff, but I will be covering some real news, which is happening around the country. Right then, folks, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. And if you can just carry on sharing, folks, and join me tomorrow night. It should be a good one. Like I said, it'll be an explosive one. I would have thought it would end up like that in the end. But we'll see, won't we, folks? And stop trolling me, and stop stalking me, and stop cloning me, because you will get found out. Good night, all. Let's play my mate Darren Purcell's song out, and here we go. Good night, all. Happy New Year.
Okay, picking it up here in Wilmington, North Carolina, right at the Intercoastal. We're in one of these bands.
So that's Mike Seidel in Wilmington, North Carolina, but as he races and fights to win Friday, check out the two guys who seem to walk right by him in the background there, no trouble at all. The video has been shared more than 1 million times on social media. Now it's the
Cruising looking for some news and losing it's amusing. Other people choosing the topics I can view and the subjects I can chew on, the facts that I can spew and the news they put their slew on. Twisty, turny, wriggly, wormy, squealy, squirmy news. Psychopathic journalists deceiving with their views, tightening like a tourniquet, they're aiming to confuse. Nightly negative narratives narrating you the blues. Blues and twos, new taboos, the pasta's all sold out. The hurricane's incoming and the world is dying out. Asteroids, blasteroids, steroids in their tails. The windiest ever windy gales are blowing in the dales. The sea levels are rising at a super duper rate. 247 365, the caliphate's your fate. Tidal waves are waving like the death rays from the sun. Duck and cover, stand your ground, there's nowhere else to run.
Now, more on the latest building collapse in New York. You might have heard a few moments ago us talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing, and indeed it has. Jane, what more can you tell us about the Salomon Brothers building and its collapse?
Well, only really what you already know. Details are very, very sketchy.
Writing, fighting, to publish stuff exciting. Losing it's amusing, other people choosing the posts that I can post and the documents I can read from, the info I can feed from, the facts the checkers get wrong. Sleazy, slimy, geeky, grimy, blackout, soulless tech, concluding with a clickety-click what's wrong and what's correct. Politically encouraged with protection from the law. They're getting pretty ruthless now, they're panicking for sure. Scrubbing out the info like a scrubber in a tub, deleting the derogatory of the members in their club. Documents and studies disappear without a trace. Psychopathic moralists, they're doing it in your face. The info is erasing at a super duper rate. Breach community standards, your account will feel a fate. Post a funny meme means that you hate and are extreme. No chance of an appeal cause you're white and so supreme. Doctors, nurses, scientists and servants, real boys made from wood, covering for the perverts, defining definitions that will put you in a spin. Anything of interest gets filed in recycled bin. Algorithms algorizing the content that you post, collecting information, long-term storage with a host. Five Eyes keeping eyes on you, they're eyeing up your speech, using legal loopholes to conduct a data breach. Unqualified assessors banning stuff they do not like. Since early 2020 this has reached a massive spike. You're swimming in a dirty swamp, the swamp is full of pike. Post a touchy subject and receive a community strike.